pay for the gas. You quite literally deliver yourself on a Honda Accord platter to this man's house for some Netflix and chill. So when somebody is not trying to give you a title, they're not trying to put you in their life. They're trying to hide you. What are you in, Susie? What are you in?
I'm so over it. Don't be texting,
All
don't be
right,
calling,
so
text
welcome
so
back
much.
to the Ladies Always Win podcast. I'm your host, Miss Ladies Always Win herself, and I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, hey, hello. How are you? How's your week going? How's your day going? Did you send that text that you were supposed to send? Aha, did you cut that X off? That one we won't check on. I heard that silence. Anyway, welcome back to another episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me, however you guys are watching. If you are watching on YouTube, I love you, girl. Leave a comment. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, we love you guys too. Leave a review. Leave us a review while you over there. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, drop a comment. Feel free to hit my line. I'm gonna make a podcast like hotline song. Hit my line on the hotline. Ask us I got long arms too. For people listening on audio, I was like reaching up to put the little prop phone back. Guys, yeah, it's not a real phone in case maybe I shouldn't have said that. I feel like that kind of killed the allure, but it is a prop phone. But yeah, call the hotline. You can ask a question about like advice, life, your cat, your dog, your mom's, you, whatever. Call. We're listening to them. I don't know when I'm going to do the first episode. I have to actually check and like start listening to them. But I'm going to do an episode pretty soon. So you never know. You might hear your question live on the show. So call. Let us know what's on your mind. Today I have no notes. That's what it is. Y'all, it's my notebook. I need to get my notebook back because I can't think. I'm like, did I say the hellos? Did I say the whatevers? I think I said all the things. Today, the outfit, we're going real sporty. That's for a reason. I am your coach, okay? Anytime we're talking about dating stuff, I feel like I am your coach, here to help you just not deal with the foolery. No. None of it. Today we're talking about there's no such thing as a situationship. Mind blown. I know that's right? People that are listening to audio. I just did a little thing. Some of y'all just got confused because you're like, wait a minute. If there's no such thing as a situationship, what am I in? Exactly. What are you in, Susie? What are you in? Because a situationship is not real. And so I made a TikTok that basically said a situationship, that whole term, okay, was just made up by a specimen of the male species that allows and enables them to get all of the benefits and access to your body, to your time, all that would encompass of a relationship without the commitment on their half, right? They get to have you whenever they want, however they want, served up on a silver platter. You drive your car to his house. You put the gas in the tank. He don't even pay for the gas. You quite literally deliver yourself on a Honda Accord platter to this man's house for some Netflix and chill. And that's not even your boyfriend. And it's not even your man. It takes the breath out of my lungs. Because that's what it is. Like, when you really say it out loud like that, it sounds crazy. But that's what you did last Thursday. I know probably like how I know that. I don't, but the Holy Spirit do. Somebody was doing that. I don't know who that was for. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. And so, and here's the thing, right? I had to realize that because I was in one, and that's what made me realize this a hoax. This ain't even what is going on. This is a hoax. This is not real. Because if you're in a dynamic with a person and you are finding yourself asking, what are we? The answer is nothing. Because if you were anything, it would be crystal clear, crystal clear. A man who wants to date you, his intentions are going to be very clear from the beginning, okay? And he's going to want to give you a title. So when somebody is not trying to give you a title, they're not trying to put you in their life. They're trying to hide you. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. They might even be in a relationship. Like, you just don't know. There's a lot of weird motherfuckers out here. Like, people do weird shit nowadays. Like, guys will really have a girlfriend and then just like have another one on the side, but like not a real one. Like, they'll just start dating somebody, like get a dating profile and like start going on dates with somebody, and they're in a relationship. Fast forward, sometimes they're married. Like, men just do weird things that just don't make sense. This idea of not wanting to give you a title, that's a big, I got my red on. Shout out to Jordan. That's a big red flag, because it just means that they don't want you actually part of their life. And they're playing games, okay? I think I put that in another episode. But the whole idea that there's no such thing as a situationship, I feel like there is a talking stage. Right? When you first start texting, you got your talking stage, then you have dating. I don't know if you guys can hear the train. Then you have dating, this is when you're actually being courted. Like, you're being taken on dates. It's not Netflix and chill, babe. That's not being courted. That's not the dating phase. This is a man putting in intentional effort to take you out. And you can participate. Again, it's not just about him balling out for you or whatever, but you guys are mutually deciding and discussing on dates. That's what that is. That should be a regular thing in the dating phase. After you're doing that for said weeks, at some point, there should be, I like doing this, right? It's like a test of, do we like hanging out? Hey, let's start being official. Let's start dating or getting into a relationship, because technically, like, going on dates is dating. Like, that's always at the line. Like, what do you call that? But I think dating is technically, it really is when you're just going on dates, like that phase. But so many people, this is sad. So many people, like, I think the phrase dating got put on like in a relationship because nobody actually dates anymore. Like, people, they just Netflix and chill. They go get food and sit in the car. Like, nobody actually goes on dates. And like, at least like when they're first talking to somebody. So then they're like, oh, like, dating just means like you're in a relationship. No, dating means that y'all are going on dates and he's taking you out, not just to his car. But anyway, so yeah, situations get me real fired up, because situations are a tool and a tactic that are used to waste your time. It is that simple. It is that cut and dry. People that want to put you in a situationship, they want to waste your time. And I get real passionate about people that want to waste your time, right? Manipulators, gaslighters, because time is the one thing that you cannot get back. And I would just much rather you just say it straight, pal. Tell me in my face right now. Like, I don't need the semantics. You feel me? A man should not be pressing you for asking, what are we? Like, the guys that are just like, oh my God, like, why are you trying to ruin the vibe? And, oh, like, I don't really, like, a title's going to make it weird. Oh, okay. A title's going to make it weird. Well, then I guess we're either going to make it weird or I'm going to leave. Like, it's cool. Like, all that could be true, but like, don't make me feel crazy for wanting to define this, because that is the groundwork for manipulation. That's the groundwork for gaslighting, because you're at the beginning of this dynamic, okay? You're already getting me to question what I think. You're already getting me to question my reality, question, well, I mean, like, like, what is a title, right? But you know that you want to be somebody's girlfriend and that you want a boyfriend. And now you're sitting here being like, well, like, but like, what even is a title? And like, yeah, like, we kind of like are dating, like, we do all the things that like you do when you're dating. So like, except fast forward 10 years later and you're married to a narcissist. Like, this is what that looks like premature. And I think it's very important for women to understand and see these signs and tactics. Like, situationships ain't the vibe. Not around here, okay? No. I don't know what song that is, but my mind is just a real life jukebox for realsies. But yeah, no, yeah, none of the tomfoolery. I feel like. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, is a couple ways, right? How to know if you are in a situationship. And the first thing is you are asking yourself that question. What are we, right? And this will normally come up when you have to tell somebody about this person, okay? Let me give you an example. You want to tell your bestie about said person, or somebody asks you straight up, oh, like, are you seeing anybody? And you go, well, I kind of have insert moment where you don't know what to call the situation, so you call it a situationship. Yeah, you're in a situationship. But here's the thing. If you think you're in a situationship, you're actually not, because they're not real. You're just getting your time wasted. Yeah. And here's the thing. I heard a life-changing quote the other day. You cannot go back and change how it started, but you can start now and change how it ends. Oh, the tea is brewing. The tea is brewing. Listen, you can't go back and change it, but you can start right now and be like, you know what? This person clearly doesn't have the same values as me. They don't value a title. That could be a personal value to you, babe. Yeah, if somebody is sitting here telling you that they are okay being in a situationship and that, titles freak them out, or, oh, what even is that? Okay, cool. A title can still mean something to you. And then all that is you guys just don't have the same values. You don't see eye to eye. It's very simple. Don't let a man convince you that you don't need a title if you want a title. And here's the thing. Some people don't want titles. Some girls are out here just trying to have a little, boo thing on the side. They be busy. They're getting their money. They don't want that stress. Cool. That is the person for them, not you. Not you, the girl who wants a boyfriend. Like, I don't understand why, and like, the girls who want boyfriends who then let the guy kind of convince them that they don't need a title, the girls that are in that situation, they are scared that they're not going to find somebody else. That's the only reason why you stay. Because you're like, well, let me just hold on to this thing because I might not ever actually get another real boyfriend, so let me just take this because it's all that I have and it's all of what's in front of me right now. Audio people, nothing happened. I'm just letting that marinate. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. But it comes from a place of insecurity. And I'm just here to validate you that if you want a title from a man, you deserve that. You're not asking for too much. It's not crazy and it's not unnecessary. If it's necessary to you, then it's necessary and it's valid. Period. Point blank. End of story. Case closed. Case closed. And if said individual does not agree, does not value a title, feels as though it means nothing, feels as though it's not real, feels as though it gives them anxiety, that's amazing. Cool. You have fun with somebody who agrees with you. For me, a title means something to me. So I'm going to go find somebody who's going to give me that. Period. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. That's what that song is about. Like, it's that simple. And I'm really just here to tell you that it is, to validate you and to inform you that that situationship, it's not real. You'll find it in the Urban Dictionary. Cause it's not a real word, babe. It's just this thing that culture kind of put a name on because everybody became okay with settling and taking the bare minimum. So we all decided to call these things that we were all in situationships instead of just leaving. Maybe if we all did that as a generation, then the guys would have just had to man up and put a title on it or just be single. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's really it. That's all I have for you. I just want being in a situationship too. Like, I feel for you. Let's give you a moment of grace. Let me come in, girl. Let me give you a hug because it's stressful. Like, I'm telling you, I make this content because I try to think about younger me. And when you're just so confused about like what's going on and then you have somebody making you feel crazy, again, now I know, oh, that's gaslighting. That's the beginning stages. No, absolutely not. And again, like, it seems like it's this big thing of like, oh my God, like, no, but you're really forcing and trying to make it be something. But it's like, dude, if you just let go and it's just not for you and like you just understand it's okay to have values and it's just about getting and finding somebody who matches those and not listening to somebody who's telling you what you want, is too much or what you want isn't yet. No, nobody should be telling you that. You should be with somebody who sees your values and goes, oh yeah, me too, I agree. Like, huh? Like, what are you doing? Isn't that why they have them little, like, questionnaire things on dating sites or, like, the little swipe apps? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, like Tinder and Bumble and all that, Hinge. I have a couple friends that have dating apps. They have, like, the little, you should be able to read that and be like, yeah, I agree with that. Oh, yeah, But the thing is, not people don't even be reading that no more. It's like, why would you, like, read these things and be like, I don't agree with that, but then still swipe, right? Like, why? You're supposed to be with somebody that you're compatible with. And if from the get-go, from the straight out the talking stage, they got you questioning your beliefs, that's just somebody that's not for you. And my timer's about to go off perfectly on time so that it doesn't mess up the audio. I'm going to stop it. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for you today. There's no such thing as a situationship. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. I'm sorry it had to be me. But everybody else was lying to you, including that man. So I'm here to just let you know how it really is. That's not a thing. He's just wasting your time. Time to pack them bags and go. So again, feel free to call the hotline if you have like a specific situation or you'd like to go more in depth about something about this topic or something else. Again, if you haven't left us a review on Apple or Spotify, please do. It just helps spread the show to other people. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will be back next Wednesday with, honestly, whatever God tells me to come talk about. So God's going to tell me and then I'm going to tell you. So until next Wednesday, mwah, I love you guys.